Well, good morning everyone and welcome to Coos Bay, Oregon. Both me and Quasi are ready to go. Donnie seems to be running fine at the moment with the stock variator back in him. We'll see how he gets up to Seaside. Quasi has already talked to his son Josh and he is shipping my torque drive, my second torque drive, brand new one, up to Seaside. Also a couple of parts for him. So I'm gonna, before final judgment on the Dr. Pulley variator kit, I'm gonna run it with a brand new torque drive, brand new belt, brand new Dr. Pulley variator, everything brand new in the transmission. See what happens. If it fails again, that means that the parts are not all that good. But we'll see. Hopefully they're good because I like how the Dr. Pulley variator works. But for now, we have cleaned up the room. Scoots are all loaded. We have 345 kilometers to go, about 220 miles, and we should be in Seaside in about 5 hours if nothing else bad happens. So, fingers crossed, let's get ourselves to Seaside.
We don't know how wet it's going to be, but it's been wet so far. So we're fully garbed up in our schmoo suits here. Can't maneuver, can't turn our heads. We're rolling mannequins at this point. And I've got a half a tank of fuel, Alex, so we do need to stop for fuel eventually. That means I'm down in my main tank.
Yeah, I'm also on half a tank, so we'll stop in about 30 or 40 miles. But let's get a couple of miles down the road and get ourselves in gear.
I've got 245.8 on here, which means I've got about 325 in this tank.
All right, back on the stock transmission. Let's see how it holds up for... I really hope my torque drive isn't all that busted that it ruins this second variator, because if the factory variator fails now, then I'm kind of stranded with just one single Dr. Pulley variator. That's going to be an interesting one. But seems to be running just fine now. Revving a little bit hard. That might be the belt being long. Yeah, so the torque drive was a bit locked up last night. I jiggled it a little bit and it let go, and now it seems to be running just fine. I don't know if it's my RPM froze up, the OBD disconnected, whatever. Anyway, 345 kilometers to go to Seaside. One way or the other, I am getting this Scoot to Seaside, and it's getting a brand new transmission up in Seaside. It is revving a lot higher than the Dr. Pulley variator, that's for sure. So like I've said, I like the Dr. Pulley variator. I really would wish I could make it work. Maybe it's the torque drive failing. But on the return trip, I am gonna have. Okay, let's test stopping. Does it disengage? Yep, it disengaged. All right, that disengaged.
Put that in there before his pre-Cannonball ride when he rode from Bucharest to London. So he's thinking it has, 6,000 miles on it?
6,000 miles, 10,000 kilometers on the Dr. Pulley variator.
Yeah. So that Dr. Pulley did not survive very long. There could be other contributing factors, the torque drive, kind of like mine in 23, but we'll find out.
I was thinking, when I took it out before I left Bucharest and put a fresh belt in, everything looked fine with the variator, but looking back, that's 8,000 kilometers ago, 5,000 miles ago. Yeah. So a lot can happen in 5,000 miles, especially what we went through, extreme heat and everything. But I'm not going to pass judgment just yet. I did put a brand new variator and a brand new belt on the torque drive that had 30,000 miles on it.
Right.
So I'm not going to pass judgment yet. In Seaside, hopefully the parts get in time. Fresh transmission going in, and we'll see on the way back. We'll see what happens. I don't know if maybe that downhill, taking it up to 70 plus miles an hour, might have extended the variator so much that they got out somehow. Maybe they went over where they were supposed to slide up on the variator.
Past their lands, yeah, but I mean, it's Dr. Pulley, so they should have, that should be taken into effect. factor into account?
I don't know. This variator is compatible with like 200 models of scooters, not only Sims, but Yamahas, Hondas. It's for maybe this scooter has a different final drive ratio and can get it, or a different RPM limit, and it can get it up to a certain speed where it breaks up.
Or maybe just a little bit too much extension. Are we turning left or going straight?
Oh, it's going straight. Sorry.
Left.
Keeping straight on 101.
Okay.
Oh, nice bridge up ahead.
Cool bridge, man. I really hope my camera's recording. I'm gonna stop and start it. Oh, it wasn't recording all this time. 3, 2, 1, there. So at least I got the other camera. And now we get the bridge. I hit the record on this damn thing before we started, but it didn't go.
35 on the bridge.
I gotta switch off GoPro, man. Getting a real sour taste in my mouth.
Get on DJI, get on the DJI bandwagon, get an Osmo Action, get a Pocket. And DJI, trust me, DJI in 12 months is gonna come out with this 360. They are working on it. They cannot miss this market.
Yeah.
The thing is, DJI has money from drones. They have a shit ton of money to pump into these cameras.
Exactly. They've got a more diverse market because they have the drones and everything else, so they're not just relying on the action cam segment, and maybe that's helping them with their development. And
yeah.
GoPro has just been so far behind. I mean, the 13 is a good camera, and this Max is a surprisingly good camera. It has its quirks, but it's rock solid. It's stable. It works. Until the power fails on it, but I mean, it'll record all day long. Everything else, their software, their firmware, just sucks. They've got the money to fix it, they just don't.
Like I've said, I've ran this ever since I got this DJI in the autumn. Nothing. Not one single failure.
That's what I've heard.
Worked in the heat, and you saw in Death Valley, it shut off the recording in the heat, but the camera did not shut off. So it knew it was overheating. Just stop my recording.
Yeah, mine overheated shit the bed, and then when I turned it on, it's goes through the repairing your file, which is kind of the death knell for whatever you were recording. It means you didn't get anything.
Yeah, no, it just stopped the recording itself. Gave me a message: camera overheating, recording stopped. I couldn't turn on the recording. I couldn't turn it to record again, but the camera was still on. I was just pressing the record button and saying, no, still too hot. As soon as we got moving, 100 feet, got some airflow over it, pressed the record button, started recording. So yeah, that was the first time when I saw it overheat in Death Valley, sitting still.
Well, appropriately so. It was hot.
Good, this is beautiful, Oregon.
Yeah.
And honestly, the scenery kind of goes with this weather. It's more like, ooh, that's a bit of mud there.
Yeah. For it said flats, I don't know what this what the sign said a minute ago.
Want to get stuck in?
No. Let's not go mudding on scooters.
And here is the factory variator. 55 miles an hour, about 90 kilometers an hour, 8,500 RPM.
Gotcha. Yeah, mine's running 7,800 at this speed.
Yeah, at the Dr. Pulley I would be running like 7,800, 7,700. So this is the fuel mileage going down, fuel economy going down, engine revving. Yeah, I really hope it was a mix of torque drive, or maybe another thing. I ran this Dr. Pulley variator with 14 gram weights, and right before I left I put 15s in them. Maybe again they were too heavy for going 70 miles an hour down a downhill.
Maybe.
I mean, I hit like 9,500 RPM going on that downhill, because after that downhill, that is when the problem started.
Yeah, that's right. Because you were going 70 downhill. Well, you did it a couple times, but that first time, that's when it got locked in that. And that must have been when they turned sideways the first time.
Yeah. Something happened on that downhill. All the way up here, I never reached that kind of speeds.
Yeah.
And everything went fine. After that one, something happened.
Yeah, well, that's a learning lesson for the rest of the Cannonball. Just keep that in mind.
Yes.
Going on a long downhill or on straight and you're pinning it wide open and getting crazy speeds, that's where problems can happen, because that's where I lost my belt out in the Mojave. Because I've been running 76 chasing pull down. And
Yeah.
I thought to myself, okay, I better save the belt. It's hot out here. I don't want to blow a belt. And I slowed down, and within 2 miles is when it ate itself. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
man.
So I think I'm just gonna keep it at 60, 62, 63 maximum on the downhill, and
Yeah.
try not to go over 9,000 RPM. Just keep it there, and that's it.
Yep. Slow and steady. Better than broken and on the side of the road. And again, these scooters are not necessarily designed for what we're doing. We're pushing them way outside of their design almost.
Oh no!
They're made for bopping around town, short trips, maybe 15, 20 minute extensions, full high speed, whatever, but not this prolonged 12
Yeah.
hours a day running at redline. They're not designed for this shit.
Did I tell you what happened in Greece when I talked to a mechanical engineer from the R&D department?
You mentioned something, but tell me again.
Yeah. So I thought when I was down in Athens testing the ADX-TG, there was a there was an engineer from the R&D department for engines. He was there to offer tech support for Sim for the launch in case one of the scoots had issues, something like that, like a professional that designed it. And we got to talking, and I told him about my Symphony, and I showed him a couple of pictures, told him what engine it was, the air-cooled 169cc. And I told them I did an iron butt on it, and he said in a broken English, because the guy is Taiwanese.
Okay.
What is an iron butt? And I told him 1,000 miles or 1,600 kilometers in less than 24 hours. And he was like, how did you do that on that scooter? I just rode it 24 hours constantly, just flat out 9,000 RPM, 24 hours. And he said, and it lasted?
It survived.
Yeah, he was shocked the engine survived. He was like, we never test for something like that. We run them for 4, 5, 6 hours at full throttle.
Yeah.
And if it's okay, that's okay. The design is validated.
Yeah, that's a design success, right? And that's extreme levels of abuse in design testing, proof of concept testing stuff. These engines rarely ever just kind of abuse outside of, factory Q&A kind of initial design tests.
Yeah.
So manufacturers should really get together with Cannonball riders, Scooter Cannonball, and get our feedback and experiences. Hell, even sponsor us for this kind of torture, because this is extreme case.
This is extreme R&D.
And if these scoots can survive this, then that's valuable data for the engineers. Or if they fail, then they can kind of look at what the failure points were, send them the burned up parts, and they can do an analysis on it and try to figure out what happened. But that's how racing evolved the technology of Honda and Acura and Ferrari and all the big groups out there that participate in the high dollar racing. Is they test the limits of the technology out on the track, and then de-hoot it, and that's what the consumers get.
Yeah. But I mean, he even said, like, we know they're going to be used for delivery, but in delivery work, you turn it on, ride 3-4 miles, you turn it off. It has it has a minute and a half. It cools back down a little bit.
Sure. I mean, more heat cycles up and down, but not the extended high temperature, high stress. Case in point, in 21, when Adrian and I ran on the Super Cubs, we had to put those SP Takigawa pea-shooter exhausts on the bikes just to have clearance for the rear axle so we could attach the trailers. Those exhausts looked great. When I unboxed it, it looked fantastic. The welds were beautiful, stainless steel. I was like, wow, this is a really high-quality part. Well, I mean, not even 5,000 miles, 4,000 miles into our use of those things, they were falling apart. They were heat warping, deforming. The rear, exhaust section of Adrian's fell off. We have no idea where.
Yeah, I saw that.
They just, the construction is just not there. So SP Takigawa is supposed to be a high-performance aftermarket out of Japan, and you would kind of think that they would know their equipment, know their market, but
Well, nobody
It
is
just proves the point.
expecting.
They didn't torture test it like we do. So.
Nobody is expecting somebody to ride a Super Cup, and it's not only the fact that we're torture testing them for one day for 500 miles. We're
Right.
doing it again and again and again, day after day, day after day, day after day, for like 7 days, 8 days, 10 days.
Right. But in the case of mine in particular, it's a metallurgy problem. They're not using the right blend of metals to withstand the exhaust heat, because mine was heat deforming and warping. It never fell apart like Adrian's did, but the inner exhaust pipe that's within the beauty ring on the outside is warped upward almost a full inch, like 2 or 3 centimeters, and it's touching the top of that ring, and that's just heat deformation inside.
Well, that's basically because nobody heat tested it for 12 hours.
That's right. But hey, manufacturers out there, OEM and aftermarket, if you're watching this ride, why don't you contact us regarding Sim or Honda or any of the bikes that I ride or that Alex rides, and set up a little collaboration with us for parts testing, stress testing, abuse case scenarios. We can help you prove out your part.
Yep.
And fix them when they fail, you know. We can show you the design problems that we run into on the road, because we are definitely testing them outside the envelope.
You don't even have to pay us, just send us free parts, and we'll stress the hell out of them.
Well, okay, so going back 40 years, I grew up with Matt Hoffman, who's been labeled the grandfather of BMX freestyle. We grew up in Edmond, Oklahoma, and we were doing all this crazy BMX stunt stuff, you know, jumping our bikes off the buildings and all kinds of crazy nonsense. And we used to have an agreement with Haro, with Quad Angle, with Skyway, all these manufacturers that made these custom BMX parts. And Z-rims, you name it. If we could break it, they would give us free stuff. So basically, here's a frame, here's wheels, here's this, here's that. It's free. Go out and beat it up. And if you break it, we want the part back so we can analyze how it broke. And they would send us stuff with a guarantee that it's unbreakable. Oh, yeah? Yeah, watch. Can't say hold my beer because we were too young to drink beer, but yeah, pretty much a hold my beer moment. And we would break that stuff within a few hours or a day or two. And go back to the bike shop. They would send it back to the manufacturer and say, here's how it broke. And they would send us new stuff. All right, here's a revised design. See if you can break this.
Well, at least now we're getting down the road.
Yeah.
One part of the problem is fixed, getting to Seaside. Knock on wood, 200 miles, but
I think we'll get there. Unless you experience another torque drive lockup, I think we'll be fine.
Even with another torque drive lockup, we're not stopping. We're gonna do again the no stopping.
Right.
But it seems to be fine. I'm also not pushing him. I'm just gonna keep it between 50 and 55. Just limp him to Seaside until I get a fresh new transmission in him.
Yep.
No need to test out the limits of this variator, because if this blows, I only have one Dr. Pulley variator left.
Right.
So I kind of want to keep this factory one as a spare. Just use it now to get to Seaside, then pull it out and still have it as a spare.
Do you have any additional variators back at my house?
Nope.
Just the torque drive, right?
Yeah, so I brought just the variator that was in, plus 2 extra variators, a Dr. Pulley one and a factory one.
Gotcha.
I thought it was the first factory variator lasted 27,000 miles.
Right.
So it's like, all right, we're gonna do a couple of miles, but if the first one lasted 27 and I'm doing about 8,
Yeah.
and I have 3 with me, I should have enough.
Yeah. But you've only got one more Dr. Pulley variators. If you run that, hopefully it'll survive 4,000 miles down to Texas. And then
Now the thing is,
back to the OEM if you have it.
Now the thing is, if I lose all variators, I'm gonna go around the Cannonball camp and see who has a variator from anything, Yamaha, Honda, whatever, and if it fits, it sits.
Yep. Well, we should probably put calipers on it and get the measurements all sorted, make sure that it's the same boss dimension in the middle as far as width, because that's going to determine your extension.
Yeah.
If it's not the same depth or height, whatever you want to call it, then it's not smart to run it because you might get overextension, and it'll hand grenade like this one did.
Even if there's the risk of overextension, you can ride it like you can mentally block yourself at a speed.
You can't guarantee that. You're going to end up forgetting going downhill. It's going to over-rev or whatever, and then you got problems.
I'm good with that, with limping my vehicles home. I've done it before.
I don't know about that.
I get in
4,000 miles of going up and down hills.
Whatever it takes, I'll get him to Seaside, even if I have to push him.
that would be a challenge.
I'll get a tow behind one of the support vehicles. Not put him in the support vehicle. Tow. I'm riding.
Yeah, there you go. Still riding.
Well,
that qualifies, right?
Yep, that qualifies as riding. I'm being towed, but I'm on the scoot.
Yeah, I've got that green chili adventure gear tow strap. Put that thing to use. That thing saved our butts, Adrian and I, out on that Arkansas trip. I saved his butt. I haven't been towed yet. No, I haven't.
Neither have I. I've never been towed before. I have towed once. It's weird towing, especially in the city with start-stop traffic. It's very weird towing.
Yeah, it is. And the problem is you really have to tow staggered, so the tow line doesn't get wrapped up in the front wheels.
Yeah.
And it's pulling you at a weird angle all the time, so you have to dial in this weird counter steer. And every time the tow line, this is one of those elastic ones, every time it rebounds, it jerks you around offline. It's a real pain to stay straight.
Yep.
They're not designed for towing any distance. It's really meant to just pull someone out of a ditch.
So it's gonna be 200 miles of this. Forest riding. After desert and everything, we're forest riding now. That's beautiful.
I don't know what your GPS says, but I've got 172 miles. We take a left. All right. 172 miles.
Actually,
keep going straight forever.
The destination in Seaside where we're going now, I think we're gonna pass the convention center and go to the beach, like quarter of a mile down the road. We gotta take a picture of arrived in Seaside.
Getting to the water, sure.
We've already done a cannonball from the Atlantic to the Pacific, so that counts. Also, are they gonna have stickers for every day?
I don't know.
They had the designs per day.
Well, we've got the rider book, and it's got all those, logos and pictures that they made, but I don't think we have stickers per day. It's going to be stickers for the main cannonball, and then, extra options, a clear background, white background, kind of like the one I have on my windshield.
Yeah.
And whatever, but we'll find out. I really do want to do that sticker, per state, put the state stickers on my wind deflectors over here. I don't really want to put them all over the bodywork, but on the wind deflectors would be great.
You don't want to tattoo your bike like I did?
Yeah. But yours is already painted up, that's all right.
Well, come on, it has character. It shows all the scratches and everything. It shows the mileage.
Oh, I agree. It's like a suitcase, the people used to do that with their suitcases. You grab stickers for every state or every city that you go through, whatever, and you paste a sticker on there. It's like a postcard. I don't like stickers on my vehicles or my bikes normally, but for a road trip, almost special purpose bike like this, yeah, it's fitting.
Yeah, somehow my scooter turned into a road trip special purpose scooter. Even though I still use it every day to go to work. So that's funny.
I had a little bit of a moral quandary about this windshield. I was going to get another identical windshield, or maybe even the one that's a little bit taller than this. I want to lose my stickers that I have on there for the 23 Cannonball and the Rider Memorial stickers and all that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just staying with it. I got this shattered piece of plexi up here in the corner. Oh well.
It's character, man. It's character.
I just hope it doesn't totally break, because then I would have to replace it.
No, it's just on the outside. It's not on the inside, so it hasn't gone through the crack. Alright, set rep. We are 100 kilometers away from Coos Bay, 238 kilometers until we hit Seaside. Everything is running smoothly in the engine and the transmission. It is a bit running at a bit higher revs because it's running on the factory variator, so we are moving a little bit slower than I was with the Dr. Pulley variator, but we'll get there, we'll get there. Good thing the transmission is holding out, it's in one piece. I didn't stop for fuel, I stopped at a traffic light, it all worked as it should, clutch disengaged and then pulled away from the line perfectly. As I'm riding this Pacific Coast Highway, this Highway 101 through Oregon, there's the Pacific on the left-hand side, rocks on the right-hand side. It is a beautiful and scenic route, even though the weather is a little bit crappy and cold and wet, but it's just, the scenery is still breathtaking. So as I'm riding along this road, I am thinking about what happened yesterday. Because up until yesterday, the variator worked perfectly. I'm thinking I had a very big downhill where I really opened up the taps. I don't know why. It went up to 110, 150 kilometers an hour and 9,500 RPM, 9,500 RPM. Exactly after that downhill, it started misbehaving. Now, it might be user error, it might be over revving. I don't know for certain. What I do know is after I put the brand new transmission in, on downhills I'm going to keep my eyes on the speed, and I'm not going to go overboard with the speed. I'm going to try to keep it at somewhere between 100 and 105 kilometers an hour, 60, 65 miles an hour, and just stay there. Don't go any faster because I don't want this happening again. And we're probably going to have some really gnarly downhills coming down from the Rocky Mountains. But at least for now, all is well. I can enjoy this beautiful scenery, granted, even if it's a little bit slow, but I can enjoy the scenery and enjoy the ride and get to Seaside. The first part of the trip will be done getting from Houston to Seaside. It's been 8 days on the road, very hard 8 days, but that's nothing compared to what the Cannonball is going to be. I know I try to do updates during the trip. The only thing I could do is post to Instagram. So yeah, if you're on Instagram, following me on Instagram, that's where you can get the fastest updates for when I'm road tripping. Uploading to YouTube, file sizes are big. I'm currently on roaming. Quasi does have the Starlink with him, but sometimes you get in so late you don't even have time to put up the Starlink or anything. You just want to set up your tent, get to bed, and that's it, because you're absolutely wasted. And you have to get your rest because tomorrow you're doing it all over again. It's an interesting way of traveling. I like it, but it's definitely not for everyone. But you do get to see a lot of stuff over the course of a road trip if you do one of these kinds of road trips. And check out the view to the left. It's a really high bridge. I think it's for all the boats that have to go in.
Yeah.
Really tall bridge.
It's not a very wide port, though. I wonder how deep it is in the middle.
I don't know. But I think they have sailing boats, and sailing boats are very tall.
Yeah, true.
Because they have their masts.
Yeah, it's not the draft, it's the mast.
That suicide lane of yours, I still haven't gotten used to it. Whoa. Thai food? You want some Thai food?
Dutch Brothers. A lot of Dutch Brothers up here. I've been seeing those over coffee shop.
What is Dutch Brothers? Food place?
I don't know. It's a coffee place. You know, like a coffee and breakfast sandwiches and stuff. Stop traffic. And neither lane is going to... And there's no filtering up here, as far as I know.
I think it is, but it's new and people are still not happy about it. We'll just sit quietly here.
Yeah.
If you see a cycle gear, let me know and we'll pull in and get oil so I can skip a trip to
Portland. Yeah.
To Portland.
I doubt it. I don't think we're going to have a cycle gear at a place like this, but never know.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Stopping.
whoa. Oh, there's no more suicide lane here.
No.
Is cycle gear like the only place with for motorcycles? You can get motorcycle oil?
It's the only place that's a dedicated motorcycle outlet, you know, but I'm going to jump over to the right. Come on
Jump
in.
over.
This lane seems a little long, and
I don't know if at auto parts store, like Napa Auto Parts.
yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. AutoZone, and I'm not sure about Napa, but AutoZone has motorcycle oil a lot of times, but it's not going to be scooter oil specifically. You know, it's going to be the 4T stuff that's got the friction modifiers in it.
Yeah, that's okay. We rode all the way up on 7100, so not motorcycle specific oil. Not scooter specific oil.
Not scooter specific, yeah.
Yeah. And Motul is a pretty common brand, and this thing will also run on 5100.
Well, Motul is going to be more of a boutique brand here. So
Really?
yes, yeah, it's not commonly sold in most of the auto parts stores. You've got to go to like a motorcycle shop to get that. So we'll look around for motorcycle shops and cycle gear. Obviously, they should have it. What you're going to find in most of the auto parts stores is going to be either Castrol 4T or a Mobile 1. Those are the big brands here.
Really? Motul isn't big?
Motul is not big here in the States.
Oh.
It's available. It's just not mainstream. It's an expensive, quote unquote, high performance or a boutique brand. So.
I was not expecting that. With the way they put money into marketing and everything.
Mostly Europe, not so much here. I guess this guy's advertising something on the other side of that surfboard.
I don't know.
Yep, there it is. Contraception camps begin when due process ends. Okay, so he's a protester. All right. All right. Whoa. That RX came sideways at you there for a second. I see you like, what the hell? Guys changing lanes in the middle of an intersection?
I'll probably take a trip up tomorrow to the cycle gear in Portland.
Yeah, cycle gear will be the best bet. You know that they're going to have it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be an auto parts store, like an AutoZone, Seaside. We can check there, but your chances of finding Motul are pretty slim.
Nah. Might as well see Portland as well, a little bit of it. I mean, I can also go. If you don't want to join the ride, you don't have to. I think I can handle myself.
Yeah, I might. It's just up to you. If I can't find what I need, you know, the Rain-X stuff, and I can't think of any other parts that I need from cycle gear, but definitely the supplies are going to be better at cycle gear, more motorcycle specific.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might go up there and see if they've got riding boots, the TCX boots that I like, because these shoes are a little bit. These shoes are getting on the musty side. They didn't do well in that big rain, so I might get boots. We'll see. Ship these back home and sanitize them, de-stink them later.
Okay. All right. Now that's what you're doing. I got you. This guy stopped here because of what?
No idea. Not sure. Oh, he wanted to turn right, but he doesn't have his fucking signal on. He's just making the world wait.
He had a cyclist, so he couldn't turn right, but let us know what you're doing. I mean...
The cyclist shouldn't have been on the fucking sidewalk going the opposite direction at 20 miles an hour either.
Nah. Okay, this guy is... I love how people brake, almost stop, and then signal.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. Okay, I'm doing it. Good luck.
I'm changing lane. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. Here I come.
Well. It's currently 3 o'clock. We've been on the road now for 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. And we are just 30 kilometers away from Seaside, or 20 miles. Donnie has pulled through. The sun is shining. Temperature is rising. No more overcast. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I have to admit, the road coming into Seaside, oh, what a gem of a road. Twisty, tight, through the mountains. Doesn't look like an American highway. I mean, this is one nice piece of road.
Good thing is the people I got in front aren't all that bad. And check out the camber on these corners. That's what I've noticed in America. A lot of corners are very, very cambered, and you can really hustle through them. It makes going up mountain passes and riding through mountain roads a lot more easier than it is in Europe with this camber on the roads. Funny part is we're riding a road like this, which looks like a mountain road, while we're 30 kilometers away from a place called Seaside. And honestly, if you look here on the map, that is the Pacific Ocean with the blue right there. So the Pacific Ocean is right over this hill to our left. It's an interesting place, Oregon. It's kind of like Greece, where you have mountains, 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 and then sea. The mountains just fall into the sea. Not like your regular coasts where you have a long beach and a long flatland before the beach. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, riding through the pine trees, all kinds of trees around here. No more redwoods this far up north, unfortunately. I loved the redwoods yesterday. They just looked so bloody awesome. But yeah, we're out of redwood country, so only pine trees I think these are? Probably. But the scenery is looking great, and it makes for an enjoyable, very enjoyable last bit of ride. And this is actually part of the Cannonball route, from, if I remember correctly, and also if Quasi has it well set on his GPS. He looked on his GPS, he already has the track for the first day loaded up. And it looks like this might be the first day of the Cannonball. We're gonna have to backtrack on this road for a little bit, about 100 kilometers, something like that. Here we go on the downhill. Not gonna overstress the engine this time around on downhills. I need to get that out of my system. I'm so thirsty for speed when I'm riding Donnie that every time I hit a downhill, I kind of go over the board with letting him run as fast as possible downhill. Might have been the cause of the death of the Variator. I have no clue. But I have to get into the habit of using the downhills for fuel economy and not for speed. Just to make sure the transmission stays in one piece for the entire Cannonball. It got us to Motel 6 last night, which is absolutely awesome. The fact that we didn't have to open up the transmission on the side of the road, and we can do it in the parking lot of a hotel. But I don't want to do any of that stuff while we're out on the road. Just gonna take it easy on the Cannonball. It's gonna be fast-paced, but I am gonna set a couple of speed limits for myself that I wish to not pass at all. And speaking about what I said earlier about mountain scenery, well, here is the Pacific Ocean once again. A lot of rocks on the Pacific Ocean on this coast. All day yesterday and today coming up here, I saw a lot of rocks off the coast. Oh yeah, and Quasi likes to horn when in a tunnel. So I'm gonna pick up his habit, at least while I'm here. You know, when in Rome, do as the Romans. Check out that view. Wow, that's beautiful. Oregon really is absolutely gorgeous. And apart from the vehicles, I mean, you see stuff like this. Apart from the vehicles, it does have a European vibe to it. I don't know why. The road, at least this road, they're tied. They're just about the same width as a European road. The buildings, they don't look the same, but they have a similar feel to them. But yeah, loving Oregon. And considering on Sunday when the Cannonball starts, we are going to be riding about 750 kilometers in one day through Oregon, through this. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a very, very big challenge, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. It's going to be a lot of high-speed runs on the Cannonball. We're going to try to get the most out of them. Very, very little stopping and a lot of going. But now, 20 kilometers left to go to Seaside. Let's get into Seaside. We are less than 10 kilometers away, man. It went under the 10 kilometer mark, 8.9 kilometers. That's kind of my mental thing, 10 kilometers. Once it's in the single digits, I can push the scooter from here.
Might be a little hard up the hills, but yes, it can be done.
Yeah, probably. Portland Junction, half a mile. Not going Portland. Not today, at least. Seaside, Astoria. And 101 goes up the way to Washington, right?
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at the map up here.
I wonder if it goes all the way to Seattle.
Fine.
Oh, shit.
That's it.
I don't know what. I braked, he braked.
Well, he's supposed to yield to us, but, you know, he didn't get accelerated up in time. Merging traffic always yields to the right of way.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him pass so we can bunch up together again.
All right, get there. It's a 45 zone. Okay.
Yeah, but we got to bunch up together. I mean,
Yeah.
we're going into Seaside.
Camera battery died, so I just did a rolling change there, coming down the hill.
Oh.
See over here, buddy. See over here, buddy. It's windy.
I think we are entering Seaside. Yes, we are.
Seaside.
Seaside, Oregon. Dude, we made it. I don't know why this feels like an achievement.
Well, we just went across the country diagonally. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we only did like 1,000 miles less than a Cannonball.
Yep.
We still did about three and a bit thousand miles.
Free cannonball.
We made it in 7 days and a half. So that it was good going.
Yeah, 7.5. That's right. We left Wednesday. We're arriving Wednesday.
Yeah. Welcome to Seaside, Oregon. Should have taken a picture there.
Oh, we can go back. We're here. Let's get to the hotel, get unpacked, and come back here and take pictures of the scoots in front of the sign.
Yeah. Helicopter.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a... Yeah, it looks like it's an active one. That's a fuel caddy next to it.
Yep. Man, with the family and the kids on bicycles on this road?
I don't think I would do that. I mean, I'm outdoorsy and all, and I get it, but on this busy of a road, it's a great idea.
Yeah. Take a trail or something. Oh, look, they have a Motel 6 here.
Just value, they say.
Ow, 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 ow. So this is gonna be our home for the next 3 days.
This? No. Down the street, yes.
No, not Motel 6, I mean Seaside.
Yeah, Seaside, sure.
This little city.
Let's check it out. I've never been here.
Guess what? Neither have I.
You're saying I shouldn't ask you for tourist tips.
Yeah. Bait and Tackle RV Park? More like tourist bait.
Oh yeah, it's behind it. I see it. It's directly behind it.
Yeah. U-Haul rentals. Look, they have fuel.
The peanut. Might be as old as the dinosaurs, but they have fuel.
Yeah. Do they have a fuel station in Seaside? Because I'm running low and I don't have anything else.
There's
Lodging ahead. Oh, look, there's a Chevron.
Goody. They'll deny your card again.
Fuck's sake.
Thai food? Man, I could go for some pad Thai right now.
There's also another fuel station up ahead. Let's see what it is. Paleos Taqueria. Okay.
I'm not coming all the way up to Seaside to eat Mexican food. Hell no. Plenty of that in Texas.
Can I get my oil changed here?
Say what?
I need to do an oil change on the scooter. Can I do it there at instant oil change?
Sure, probably.
There's a Shell gas station here. That's good.
I don't even know. Did you put in Seaside Hotel? Do you know where we're going? The Seaside Inn?
I told you we're going where the route ends. Shut
Do
up.
you know where we're going? Do you know?
Yes.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
1.2 kilometers to fuck with your American brain.
8 miles, I guess.
0.8 of a mile. Yeah, that would be like.
That's about right.
No, 0.8? Yeah, about that.
0.85.
We're going to the roundabout to take a picture next to the beach. Then we can go wherever you want. That's where my route ends.
What's a roundabout? Is that circle thing in the road?
Oh, you Texans have no idea how to use a roundabout.
Oh my God, every time I come up, I end up stopped behind people that are waving other people through. Get the fuck out of the way. There's no stopping in the roundabout.
Yeah. Oh, that got him
That
caught.
was a close one.
You can see why his right side is all messed up.
Yeah, he's got road experience there. He's been tattooed.
That's some serious road rash. Look, AB Pizza.
Stay away from.
We can get a haircut, get a tattoo, and get a pizza. What else do you want in life? What more could you want in life?
And get a pizza tattoo while eating pizza.
There it is. Now we're thinking.
But it needs a fish on that pizza, so it's got to be
Anchovy pizza?
Oh, my ass hurts.
My ass doesn't hurt. My ass has ceased to exist.
I was doing okay up until about 20 minutes ago, and now it's let me. I think the rain pants are bunched up there. There's a crease in it, and it's creasing my ass. It's putting a fucking brand on me. Cattle.
Here we're turning left.
Oh man, thanks for that advance warning. What are you from? Romania or something?
Yep. In Romania, we turn like I need turned here. Good luck, everyone.
Big pile up and firestorm.
Why did I stop here? We're turning left. I have to stand here.
I don't until I know that I can really get across. Okay, you can.
Well, now.
He's got his signal on, but he ain't turning. I don't know what that was about. That was a bait and switch. He's just trying to flatten people.
Seaside Vision. Oh, we're not. Wait. Seaside is bigger.
Yeah, we're coming up on the checkpoint. It's right here in front of us.
The convention center should be to the right here. Stop. No. I don't want to stop. No. Okay, you. I'm going.
All right, I'll wait. I'll be nice. He's going. Somebody's going. I don't know who. This mail carrier is just like totally indecisive. 2 miles an hour, stopping in the middle of the intersection.
Now I think. Oh look, there's the convention center to the right.
Okay. And there are. Hey, don't you do it. There are swan boats out there.
Yeah. Another tattoo shop. There's a lot of tattooing in Seaside.
You know, that's something I've never been interested in having on my body is a tattoo. Just don't.
Dundee's. Seaside Carousel Mall.
Where George?
Oregon Lottery. Let's play the Oregon Lottery.
Pig and pancake. Oh, hell, that might be breakfast right there. Pig and pancake? Hell yeah,
Pancake?
man.
All right.
House pub.
Funland. What is a Funland?
The opposite of Sadland? I don't know.
Is this red or is this like stop caution?
Stop sign. Yeah, stop sign.
All right.
It's a four-way stop if flashing all ways.
We arrived at the same time, so I don't know. I'm leaving him. We're flash.
You wait your turn. We waited ours.
Pronto Pub. World of Gifts. Parking lot. And my friend, the Romanian designed route from Houston to Seaside has come to an end.
The roundabout at the end of the road. Welcome. I almost said the Atlantic Ocean. I'm used to getting out to the Atlantic.
It's the Pacific Ocean.
Pacific.
The Pacific Ocean.
The pacifier. Pacific.
Well, I don't know what happens from here on, but it made it.
We go back home. That's it. We're done. Mission accomplished.
It made it to Seaside.
End of the trail. Nice.
End of the first trail.
Yeah. The first trail.
Get these pictures. There's a car coming. Get on the curb.
Let them come.
This is just awesome.
Don't stop in front of our scoots. Keep rolling. Keep going. Pictures and then slows down. Stops right in front of him.
Yep.
And then I think picture 3X through the hump at end of the trail there.
Where?
At the trail.
Oh, end of the trail. Oh, this. You know what? What this? You know what this is?
Can you set it up, please?
End of the Oregon Trail. I think that's why they chose it. Come on, let's go to Seaside Inn. We can walk. Leave the scooters here. It's 7 minutes, 500 meters. You lazy American.
What do you want to do?
Walk. Leave the scooters here.
We can't park here. What's the matter with you? What are you, Romanian or something?
Of course.
Check out the wheelchair over to the left. Balloon tires.
To go on the beach.
So it can go on the beach. That's so cool.
That's actually smart. Not.
I've never seen that before. That is.
Me neither.
That is cool. That is cool.
That's very smart, actually, for people that
Hell yeah, man.
have difficulties. Why isn't this not charging?
I don't know. Figure it out at the hotel.
Stuff is failing.
I want to get out of this schmoo suit.
The schmooze.
I'm beginning to sweat.
The
That
schmoo.
is super cool. That is super cool.
Yep. Sure is.
She gave me a thumbs up, too.
You know, why does the Samsung phone lock sometimes in landscape mode and doesn't turn around
I don't know. That bothers me, too.
forever?
Yeah. You stop. I stopped. Everybody stop. Stop. Heritage Square. We are going 300 feet and turning right.
Yes, I have it on the map.
Okay. You sure you can read a map?
Oh, will you shut up? I'm doing important stuff here, putting it together.
I miss my van! There's 2 Honda Odysseys, just like the one that I should have.
Like the one that you do have. I think I see it. I think I see it. Follow me.
Alright. Can I come draw it? I see Neil Scoot.
Made it. Oh yeah, this is tech inspection?
Yep.
It's shit. It's falling apart. Nah, I'm kidding.
Oh shit! We gotta go back to Houston now. Good, man. How are you?
Very good. Can I get your rider number?
200.
How's it going, buddy?
Get the schmoo off.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I need to take the schmoo suit off.
There's nothing broken.
What's that?
I said that bike looks too nice.
I know. Well, it hasn't seen Cannonball yet. This is the pre-Cannonball Cannonball.
Oh, damn, I can't remember the car.
So we're just gonna do a cursory inspection of things. Don't worry about it.
That's on the forum, kind of wonder where you guys
I've been following your adventure along the way. So.
Oh yeah, it's been a long trip.
All right, so your gas is pretty well secured, so I'm happy to see that.
Yep.
I'll need you to get back on because we're going to also check lights and whatnot. So let's just do that real quick.
Lights, what do you want?
So I'm gonna
High and low
need-
beams?
Yeah, I'll need high and low beam.
Low is already on. Yep.
High beam, okay. Let's right turn signal, left signal. All right, let's keep that on for just a moment. All right, now the right signal. All right. Now left front brake and the rear brake on.
Oh.
All right. So we're going to check also your brake function as well. So just to make sure that each brake will hold. So, okay. Yep. Oh, don't go back too far. And now go forward with the front and lock it. It's a little soft. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm just going to check your throttle response, make sure that snaps back in. Okay. Tires look okay.
They were new when I put them, but now they have 5,000 miles on them.
Shocking, surprisingly though, our roads are really good here, so for the most part. So the tires will last a little longer. So, all right, I think that's.
That's it?
I told you, it's very cursory. Tire pressures front and rear. Do you know those?
It's 2 bar on the front, 2.2 on the back.
Okay. All right. I think you are ready to go, sir.
Thank you. I need. Let me get my helmet now.
This is a 2021
Symphony ST.
Okay, Quasi, now you can do your striptease.
And that will probably be on YouTube.
It will be on Facebook.
Put that wherever.
What? Subway.
I've already got you logged in as being.
I don't know. It's like they hit
Cleared,
Peter on
so-
full blast.
You should be.
Also have insurance and everything.
Yeah, you've already done that, so
That's too expensive.
it's a pain in the ass, especially if.
Oh man, that would have been fun.
$400 I pay for a month of insurance.
Oh, I know you're on the road. You need a motel. We'll go get a cup of coffee.
Is it good here?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, you could have put it wherever you want. It doesn't really matter because I've already got you logged in as tech inspection complete, so it's not that big a deal. So the only thing I'm worried about for you is that if something breaks on this bike, I don't know if you're going to find parts for it here.
I have part. We just changed the variant.
Okay.
Yeah. So
The variant
he,
gave up like 300, 200 miles from here in Goose Bay. Where it actually gave up 100 miles earlier,
I have to take
and
it
it
out
locked
in
the
order to have my
transmission in
seat.
a ratio,
This angle
Oh my
matches
God.
that
and
angle.
I roll out that for 100 miles.
And,
Couldn't stop, came up to traffic lights, went on the sidewalks, went around, we came back.
and it's a gravity feed straight into
He kept saying, let's stop and take apart transmission. I was like, nope, we're getting to Coos Bay. I'm not working on the side of the road. We're getting to a motel, we're working in a parking lot. If it's still moving under its own power, we're going. We're not stopping.
I'm guessing
And it got me there. Probably would have made it to Seaside as well.
3.8 gallons.
Like I said, I've been watching
Lower tank is
for
almost
a
full
couple of weeks now,
to
and
normal
like,
fill level.
he's gonna get there.
I was
He's
able
gonna
to
get
put
there.
1.7
Yep.
in the top.
Good for
And
you.
the lower tank.
I'm Carl, by the way. Sorry, Alex.
Alex, yeah. This scooter has seen
Seen
a lot of
It's
countries.
been averaging like 106 up here, 106, 108, and that's at 60, 65 on the highway.
You get better
Yeah,
gas
I think
mileage.
you're all set. On starting Friday, we'll have registration open up in the morning.
Okay.
That's where
You
you'll
can walk
get
up and down.
your
Oh,
packet
there was
with
some pretty nasty weeds.
basically a road book.
Yeah.
That'll have the checkpoints and whatnot listed for the rest of the days. And then GPX files will be available online on Friday morning at like
So-
6 a.m.
Let's clear something up. Quasi.
I don't have to worry too much about it.
So, GPX files on Friday for the whole route?
Yes.
Good. How about
All
you?
right. You heard that?
My niece finds my
Did you hear that?
Oh, no. Sorry.
GPX files on Friday for the whole route.
Good.
Yes.
So I'll
Wait.
build trick tracks.
He
routes.
thought it was gonna be in the evening, the route
When you
for
do your
tomorrow.
packet, your
So
packet.
each day we would get.
We thought about doing that, but we weren't that mean. yet.
Well, yeah, and
I
I
think
know
that's
that
the
was
future.
the discussion
It might be.
early on.
It
I
might
was
be.
following it early on, and they were saying that they were going to keep it secret until the night of the next ride.
You know
So, like, ugh.
some rally raid events when
There's
you
some
get
people who
the
wanna
road
do,
book.
There are people who want to do that.
They have multi-day events. You finish the day,
But
go to sleep,
having the whole
wake up in the
route
morning,
morning
go to the start
will
line.
be better for
There's
people
your
that
road
want
book.
to
Go.
support, show up and get out.
The second you get
Yeah,
the
well,
road
they're
book,
trying
clock
to
starts.
discourage a little bit of that because the insurance companies get.
So you don't have.
Yeah,
I
because
think they
yes,
they
if I
have
drive
those
for
rollers,
years,
so they just take
insurance,
it, put it, click,
knocked it
go.
down. I did
Yeah.
about
Not
5
look
years
at it
ago.
once in advance.
He says officially all the private support are unwanted.
And that is it. We have made it to Seaside, Oregon. After about 5,000 kilometers or 3,100 miles, 8 days on the road, both me and Quasi have made it to Seaside, Oregon. Our bikes are right besides this car. You can see Donnie over there. And Neil's bike is over there. We re-met up with Neil. Neil got some rooms here at what is it, Seaside Inn, something like that. But yeah, today is Wednesday. The Cannonball starts on Sunday. Tomorrow I have to go to Portland. That's about 120 kilometers away, or about 80 miles, to Cycle Gear to get myself some oil for an oil change. My torque drive is coming tomorrow from Houston, and so is a couple of Quasi's parts. So we're gonna do some maintenance on the scoots. I have to do my oil change. I'm also gonna try at Cycle Gear to find some transmission oil so I can change the oil in the transmission. I would love to do that. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do all the maintenance. We have a laundry room somewhere back there. Gonna use the laundry room as well to wash some clothes, and that's about it. Get the screw ready for the run back. It has been running just fine getting here on its stock variator. The torque drive hasn't had any issue, but I'm gonna swap out everything brand new in it just to give it a fighting chance in the Cannonball. Everything new from variator, belt, torque drive, absolutely everything brand new. So hopefully I won't have any problems, fingers crossed. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and it's been an amazing ride up to this point. We'll see what the Cannonball has in store for us. Thank you all for watching, and hope you're enjoying the videos. Thank you to my subscribers, to the ones who share the videos, to the ones who like the videos, who watch the videos all the way, and also to the people who have donated. Until next time, take care out there everyone, and ride safe. Bye!